Hi everybody, welcome to TCM Time. That's traditional Chinese medicine with me, Kathy Young. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Welcome all mothers, all fathers, all family members. I'm going to give you a big virtual hug just to welcome you into my classroom, my virtual classroom. Open up your arms as wide as you can. And let's stretch open that chest and bring it in for a nice hug. Say, hey, I did a good job. I made it to Qigong class today with Kathy. I'm looking forward to learning a lot. Yay. And let's give a big hug for all the mothers in this whole universe. Let's honor our mothers. They are our root and we are their seed. So let's give a big hug for our root, all our mothers. Hey, this one's for you, Mom. My mom's here too with me. So this is for you. Honor our mothers, our grandmothers, our great-great-great-grandmothers, all the way down. And let's go one more time for a big hug for you. This one's for you. Open it up really big. Stretch open that chest so your heart is open. Take a deep breath. And let's bring this one in. This one's a self-care, taking care of yourself, giving you some self-love. Very good. And let's see, 2 hands up. Let me see if you're ready to begin. Let's all raise the roof. And let me see you raise it higher and higher. We're going to bring down this roof with our qi, with our energy. Okay, so welcome to this class. Today, for Mother's Day, I'm going to be teaching you the 5 animal sports, medical Qigong. This was started many thousands of years ago. Imagine before there's any electricity, every life depended on the sun. When the sun rises, we see light, we see warmth, we see fire. Can everybody make fire with me? This is the warmth, everything's depending on the sun. That brings our energy up. And everything depends on also the sun coming down, cooling down, everything getting shady and shadows. So one more time, everything bright, warm, active and heating. And then the sun sets, cooling things down, settling things down, and making it dark. This, what we just did, we learned about what is yin and yang. So Chinese medicine, I learned about, for example, acupuncture. Acupuncture is putting a needle in the body to connect electrically to open up any blockages. So today, let me show you what begins for your health. We all put our hands together, making a knot. With Qigong, what we want to do is open this knot. In Qigong, we're looking for 2 things. We're looking for quality of qi and quantity of qi. So quality of qi, that means no blockages. Imagine a river that's flowing free. Let's all try to loosen this knot. Imagine this knot can be started from stresses in our life, any traumas, any emotions that makes us very blocked. When we don't feel safe, that's when we tense. When we start trusting and we start feeling safe, this knot starts loosening, and we relax. And now everything's flowing, the quality of qi, everything's flowing. And you feel free, you feel relaxed. That's where you feel peace inside. So quality of qi and quantity of qi. So I want to ask you, how much energy do you want? I want this much energy. Show me more. Let me see, how much energy do you want? You want this much energy, as big as the sun. So much energy. You want a lot of energy, and let's go this way. You want quality of energy flowing. We want quantity of energy, a lot, and we want quality of qi flowing. And last time, quantity of qi and quality of qi. Good. So give me a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up if you're ready to begin Qigong. 1 thumbs up for quality of energy, the other for quantity of energy. Good. So the 5 animal sports, it started many thousand years ago when life depended on the sun. A lot of it is watching how animals move and imitating the animals. The 5 animal sports Qigong is accredited to a doctor named Hua Tou. That's H-U-A, Hua Tou, T-O-U. Hua Tou is known as the father of Chinese medicine. That means these exercises, each of these 5 movements in the animals, is targeting specifically for your health. So to introduce to you how you start helping your health, I'm going to introduce you first to what I call your organ house. So let's start by building a roof over our house. And we want 3 levels to this house. Let's put 1 level on the diaphragm level. That's the lowest part of your chest. The diaphragm level is the first floor. And let's all touch our belly button for the lower level. Good. So we have 3 levels to this house. In Chinese, we call this your triple burner. Triple burner is known as an organ in Chinese medicine. It means all of you. So let's all look at these triple burners. Think of it as 3 levels of an oven. Each level has a different function. Everybody, let's lift up our arm from the diaphragm up. This here is the attic of our house. The attic of our house is responsible for respiration, for breathing. Can everybody take a deep breath? And remember that your attic is for breathing, for respiration. In your attic, that lives your heart. If your heart is not happy, your whole body, your whole emotions won't feel happy. So we have to do everything to make sure our king or queen, that heart, is happy. So the emotion that's linked with the heart, in Chinese medicine, we say heart is linked with joy. When you feel lack of joy in your life, everybody make a knot in your heart saying, oh, I'm not happy with this, I'm not happy with that. Then you start building blockages in your heart. In the worst case, this can become a heart attack. That blockage is in the heart. It can become a stroke. Things are blocked all the way up to the head. So to make our heart happy, we want to first feel our heart, connect with our heart, and one way to help relax our heart is by using the lungs. So let's all take 2 hands, putting it on the attic in the lungs area. Take a deep breath and relax. Take a deep breath and relax. One way to help our heart have more joy, simply by taking that deep breath, you're taking that moment for yourself, taking a moment just for you. In Chinese medicine, we say your lungs are the metal element, and your heart is the fire element. Can anybody make fire with your hand? And use a metal, a lid, to subdue the heart fire. So when our heart is too hot, we're too stressed. When there's too much fire going to the heart, from too much activity, not enough rest, not enough sleep at night, too much spicy food in our diet, other things that can make it hot, like alcohol or coffee, this all makes the heart, our attic, very hot. Simply by taking a deep breath, we calm down that heart fire. So for the heart, we have the emotion of joy. So today, we're going to learn something called the monkey. The monkey gets your heart pumping and laughing. The best healing for your heart to have joy is cheering up. So let's all get down into a monkey position, squat down, and make little monkey paws. And you shake out your tail, wiggle it around, shaking everything out, letting everything loose, letting all the tension come down to our legs and our tail. Good. And a monkey for the heart. We're going to hop. So when you're cheerful, you hop. We're going to hop to one side, and you're holding your arms like this, and hop to the other side, still wiggling your tail, and hop a third time. Wiggle that tail. Shake it out, and a monkey's very happy, so it turns around. So if you can turn around and shake it around. This is called monkey turning. So let's really get into it. Let's hop again once. Hop to the other foot too. Hop to the third, and shake it out, wiggle it out. And let's turn around, turn around. Turn around gets us letting things go, and shake it out, wiggle that tail. And even better, now let's make monkey faces. Making monkey faces keeps your face very young because you're helping the blood circulation come to your face. So let's all make monkey faces to make ourselves cheerful and to keep ourselves young. Let's start by wiggling the nose, side to side, like you're trying to smell something. With the left and the right, wiggle the nose. This helps you smell better. And then you add in your mouth, left and right. Sometimes monkeys like eating something and holding it in there. Really get into it. Make each other laugh. You can add your eyes, circle it left and right. And then you add in the sound. You can go, hoo, 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 getting your heart pumping. Hoo, 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 hoo. And you wiggle around with your face. And let's jump. And jiggle it around. And hop. And getting your heart really happy. Shaking it out. And hop again. With your face. And let's shake it out, circle around, and shake it out, shake it out. When your whole spine is nice and loose, your body is nice and relaxed. So let's, again, making our heart cheerful, let's hop, and a third time. And then wiggle around, circle, 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 shake it out with our faces. You can be a cute monkey, or you can be an aggressive monkey, shaking it out, getting rid of all the stresses that's making our heart lack of joy. Good. And when your heart is happy, the monkey wants to give. So let's all pick a fruit. Imagine it's picking a peach or a pear, pulling it back, and let's circle again. And when your heart is happy, you want to give. So let's all share with each other and pick a fruit. That makes your heart happy. When you want to heal your heart, practice giving. Giving something even small and giving something that's from your heart. So let's go again. Let's hop again one time. Shake it out, make a face. And turn again, jump again. And jump again. Shake it out. And let's pick a fruit, step forward. Let's pull it back, keep it precious, and turning around. And let's offer that fruit to each other, to somebody you love and you want to share. That heals your heart by giving. So let's go one more time. Let's go really happy monkeys. Let's hop, be free, hop as you want. Make any face you want. Hop as many times as you want. And shake it around and turn whenever you want. When you see a fruit that you like, pick it, pull it back, keep it precious, and find somebody you want to give it to. Let's give it to our mothers. Hey, this one's for you. That fruit is for you. And shake it out. The monkey's happy. So you get your heart pumping. And let's go one more time. Hop, hop, and hop. And when you see a fruit that you like, pick it, pull it back. Let's circle around. Find somebody that you like, and let's give that fruit. Let's share it. Very nice. And that makes our heart happy. In Chinese medicine, we say the heart is connected with your tongue. So anytime you speak, you're speaking from your heart. So one way to also heal your heart, everybody feel your own tongue in your mouth. See if you can circle around your own mouth, collect the saliva. So saliva, think of it as water. When you swallow that saliva, that cools down your heart fire. So let's circle with the tongue, collecting saliva. Take a deep breath and swallow that saliva, leading it down, cooling your heart fire. One more time. Imagine like you're rinsing your mouth. Circle around, collecting the saliva. And you can make your monkey face at the same time. Really look in the mirror in the mornings. Make a monkey face for yourself. Take a deep breath and swallow that saliva, cooling your heart fire. So if our tongue is connected with saliva and connected to our heart, one of the monkey movements is monkey spitting. So imagine the monkey has grabbed a branch and it pulls it all the way and just spits. So let your tongue go all the way down, coming down to your feet. And you can keep spitting. You can think of it as when people blow raspberries or making farting noises. So let's grab another branch coming up. Pull on that branch, the monkey's hanging and spitting. Coming all the way down. And just let hang loose. And letting your tongue nice and loose. And let's come back up, looking for another branch. Let's hang, swing from branch to branch, swing from branch to branch. Oh, we see a branch we like. Let's hang on that one for a while. Hang in there, guys, hang in there. And let's loosen up the tongue to loosen up our heart with the spitting noise. Inhale. Exhale, let's pull down that branch and spit. And hang there. And let's come back up. One more time. Let's do that spitting with a smile. So say this to your kids. Say, this is the monkey spitting. They'll love it. They'll say, ooh, you're making farting noises. And let's pull down that branch and smile and spit. Just hang in there. Very good. And let's just come back up slowly. Inhale. And that makes our heart happy. Helping it to circulate in the heart and bringing more energy into the heart. Quality and quantity. So again, coming back to our organ house, we helped the king or queen in the attic. So again, let's make 3 levels of the house, 1 on the diaphragm, 1 on the belly button. We took care of the heart in the attic. So keep in mind, a healthy body has a good balance between yin and yang. We always hear yin yang, and we see the symbol yin yang. One is a dark symbol and one is a white symbol. And that's all about balancing the hot and the cold. So let's all make heat. Imagine making fire. Fire coming up. This we say is yang rising. Okay? And you say yang in the West. Chinese way we pronounce it yang. And let's make yin like water coming down. Good, just like water, rain. Let's make fire coming up like the sun, rising nice and bright. That's clear yang rising, nice shiny clear sky with the sun shining. And let's give it some water. Imagine your body like a plant that needs water, the yin. And you need the sun, the yang. We need some yin, the water, to grow. And we need sun, the yang. Yin and yang. So imagine if your body has too much heat, imagine somebody who exercises a lot, running a lot, or imagine somebody who eats a lot of spicy food. In Chinese medicine, we say other things that are hot include nuts, especially roasted nuts or peanuts. The nuts create heat. So everybody, let's say we eat some nuts that add some heat. Let's say, oh, we're hanging out at a party, we drink some beer, some alcohol, some wine, that makes more heat. Say, oh, I like some curry, some spicy food. Let's put some hot peppers on this one, some jalapenos, ooh, that's spicy, more heat. What else is spicy or hot? Meat is another thing, animal meat. So animals move around. Anything that moves makes more heat. So heat, eating a lot of meat, more yang, okay, more fire. And imagine we don't sleep at night, more fire. Anytime you move, you make more heat. Anytime you are very still, like in meditation, like in Tai Chi, very quiet, this is making more yin. So we need a balance of both. If we have too much of the heat, that gets trapped in the attic, and the heart doesn't feel good, and the lungs don't feel good. So we took care of the heart for joy. Let's all come, take 2 hands, other one in the attic. This is our lungs. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Take another deep breath for your lungs in the attic. And exhale. Last time. Take a deep breath for your lungs in the attic. Helps cool your heart fire. And exhale. Good. So the emotion that's linked with the lungs, we talked about heart is joy. Too much joy or lack of joy can cause imbalance. Lack of joy, we mentioned heart attack. Too much joy can be something like mania or going crazy. That's too much joy. You need the right balance of joy. For the lungs, it's the emotion of sadness. So everybody putting your hands right on the lungs. This is where the lung channel starts. To remember, lungs are connected with sadness. Let's make our lungs like sad lungs. Like when you're sad, you become very low. The energy in the lungs are low. And when you feel the lungs are strong, you open up your lungs like a soldier. So you'll see this point on the lung channel opens up, full of energy. When your lungs are full of energy, you're full of inspiration. Think of inspire is breathing. Inspire, breathe in. Say, ooh, I'm inspired. I like that. That brings more healing to your lungs. Look for things that inspire you, that lift up your lungs and make you want to open up your chest. Say, whew, I like that. I like Qigong. I'm going to keep doing Qigong. I like Kathy. I'm going to keep going with Kathy. Nice. So again, putting our hands on the lungs in the attic. Sad lungs, thinking less lung energy, we feel sad. And when we have a lot of lung qi, lung energy, we're opening the whole chest like a soldier, very strong. And from the side again, sad lungs, sadness in the lungs, too much sadness, like if you've ever lost somebody you loved, something you loved, that can make us sad. And it's okay to be sad. You do need to mourn, to give it the worth and value that you lost, acknowledging it, but not to stay stuck in your sadness. You want to let it out. Crying is very healing. Crying releases the qi. So allow yourself to be sad, but not for too long. Lift that back up. Bring back inspiration. Bring back courage. Good. So in my experience, what I found in my life, when I've been sad before in my life, what I found is I've learned, first of all, to appreciate how valuable was that thing that I lost. And what it helped me develop is the virtue of compassion. So with that, my own sadness, I learned how to use this sadness to understand other people's pain. And that developed my level of depth of compassion for somebody else. And that compassion to willingness to help somebody else has been very healing for me. So whenever you feel sad, it's okay to be sad, but allow that sadness to transform into something that you can give. Let your experience be something you can share to help others. So that's what I'm doing here today. Everything that I'm sharing with you, it's things that I've accumulated through my own life experience, connected with my studies. So again, let's take the lungs, coming to the chest, sad lungs, and happy lungs, inspiration. Sad lungs, and strong lungs, inspiration. The animal for this, for the 5 animal sports, we want to be using the bird. So everybody allow your arms to become like the wings of a bird. We're going to be closing the chest and opening that chest, allowing the lung qi to circulate. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale like you're hugging yourself. Exhale, spreading the love, spreading the joy. Inhale, open up your lungs with the bird and relax the lungs. For the bird, you have different angles that you can use to circulate different pards of your lungs. So let's all try changing that angle. Let's bring one arm forward, one arm to the side. So this is called bird flapping. You can flap your wings in different angles. I'm bringing one hand to the front, one to the side, and that works the side of my lungs. So this can help not only with sadness, but for women, any part of your breast area, this can help circulate and prevent breast cancer, any blockages that you hold in the breast area. For anybody who smokes or who holds on to sadness, try using the bird to move that sadness, to move that energy in your lungs. Keep changing the angles. You can fly forward using the front of the lungs and coming to the back using the back of the lungs. Flapping forward, flapping to the back. Flapping forward using the front of your lungs. This can also help anybody with asthma, with shortness of breath. You're strengthening the front of your lungs and you're learning to use the back of your lungs. So one of the movements for the bird, we're going to be going once. Let's go left foot forward and let's go one hand forward, one hand to the side, flapping 3 times. 2, 3. And if you have a good balance, you can hold your back foot just touching your toe and come forward. If you have balance, you can lift up. So I'm going to be lifting my leg, but if you don't have too much balance, just hold on to something and you can lift your leg. And we're going to go again. Let's go flap. Step forward with your right leg. Flap once. Flap a second time. Flap a third time. Fly forward. Flap back. And you would hold it there, learning to use the back of your lungs. And let's repeat it again. I'm going to do it towards you. I'm stepping forward with my left leg. My right leg is touching the toe in the back. Flapping once. Flapping second time. Flapping a third time. I'm going to fly forward and stay flying in the air. Very good. Can you feel how you're opening the lungs by pushing your arms backward? And let's go one more time. Right leg forward. Bird flapping. Once. Twice. And the third time. Hands flap forward, using the front of your lungs. Let's hold it there. Really feel it in your front. And let's bring it to the back, pushing our elbows behind so you can feel the back of your lungs getting in more oxygen, more air. And once we fly in the air, let's open our wings. We're going to be soaring through the air, so you can open up your legs, and we're going to be soaring in the sky like an eagle or like a hawk, just letting the wind under your wings and soar side to side, changing the angle to help different sides of your lungs. Reach across twist, fly high, soar low, and try to feel different parts of your lungs getting massaged and taking in more oxygen. Good, and you can mix the flapping. Flap again in the air, once, twice, 3 times. You can step forward, flap to the front, flap to the back. And let's soar one more time. Open up those wings, open up the legs. Helping our sadness fly away, lifting up our sadness. And after we finished soaring through the air, our bird is going to land. Let's step forward, 1 step, and let's flap as we're landing, gently squatting in the knees. And just for the space that you have, feel free to take a step forward or backward. And let's land again. Knees together, squatting gently. And again, let's land. Let's step forward, squeezing like you're hugging, and flapping to land. And repeat. Feel free to go forward or backward. And you're just squeezing like you're hugging. And you're landing. Very gentle, very graceful. And last time, let's take a step forward and let's land, hugging, opening, and landing. Good, and then relax. Very nice. So what you just did was the bird for your lungs to help with the emotion of sadness, be more balanced. We took care of the attic. That's everything from the diaphragm above. In our house, the attic gets more of the heat. Fire always goes up. So in order to circulate this heat, we need to move our arms. We need to get the heart pumping. With the monkey, you get your heart pumping, jumping. And when your heart is happy, you pick a fruit, you pick something you like, and you circle around to shake out everything, get a little dizzy, and then you offer the fruit. Sharing is caring. So the monkey can get you very excited. Heart is fire element, so you might feel a little warm after monkey. So heart and lungs go together. After the monkey, usually people do the bird to cool down, using the lung metal to cool the heart fire. So we had the bird to help different angles of the lungs. So we took care of the attic, all that heat. Now let's come down to the middle floor. Let's all make one hand across the diaphragm, one hand across the belly. Let's come down to the kitchen. This is our middle floor. Everybody rub your stomach and say, this is my kitchen of my house. I cook good food here. I'm gonna mix up some good food. So this here, the stomach, it works together with your left side. Can everybody take your left hand? Keep in mind, I'm opposite of you. So your left will be that side. My left is here. Let's all put our left hand on top of our left rib. Right under that rib, your ribs are protecting your spleen, known as also pancreas. Spleen and pancreas is one system in Chinese medicine. They work together. So let's try helping our spleen, which is connected with the emotion of worry. Any worries, any anxiety, simply squeeze and stretch and squeeze and stretch. Remember, we're trying to loosen up any knots, anything that's blocked inside. Squeezing and stretching. Very good. So in the kitchen, your stomach in the center and your spleen on the left, they work together. They are the element of earth. So the earth element likes to be a little warm. So let's all stand up. When you have some warmth in your spleen, that heat, everybody making a little bit of heat, you need a little bit of heat to keep energy up. So for anybody, for example, who might have not enough spleen qi, spleen energy, so making that heat a little less. So imagine if we eat cold foods. Let's put some ice cream in our body as summer comes, putting ice cream that cools down some of that fire. Some people like eating salads. Raw food, raw vegetables is very cool. That cools down some of the fire. Let's say somebody likes ice cold drinks. Ooh, too much cold of the fire. Can you see how you put too much cold in your body? That causes a sinking of the energy. So you have not enough fire to lift you up. These are people, for example, in the morning when they feel very sluggish and there's not enough heat to wake you up. These are the people who need their coffees in the morning to add a little heat. They like more warm foods in the morning, adding more heat to wake you up. So spleen pancreas, likes the heat. It's the earth element and it likes the heat. If you have not enough heat and too much cold in your body, these are people who have a sinking qi, sinking energy. That means they might have symptoms of a low immune system. They might have an organ prolapse, that's things dropping. People might get hemorrhoids, things falling out of place. Hemorrhages, losing blood. Things are coming out. So we need a little warmth to keep some of that energy up. For a woman who's pregnant, it's very important to have a little warmth to keep the energy up to hold the baby. When there's too much cold, there's too much sinking of the qi, a woman has a risk for more miscarriage. So we need a little warmth, not too much, but just enough warmth to hold up the baby. For men, it might be an erection. Holding up the erection, that needs also energy up. Too much cold makes it down. So we all need a little warmth. This is the spleen, pancreas, helping us to keep things up. So to help our spleen, we need to also help its neighbor. Everybody come take your right hand, putting it on your right rib. This here is your liver. This is the neighbor of your spleen. In Spanish, spleen baso on your left. In Spanish, liver, hígado on your right. Your spleen and liver have to be balanced. In Chinese, spleen, pi. Chinese, liver, gan, pi, gan. They have to be balanced. Can everybody move left and right in your kitchen? Balancing some of the heat and balancing some of the cold. Our liver, coming everybody to our right side. So remember, your right side is on there. My right side is here. Our liver is the element of wood. So wood, think of this like the trees, the forest. It's a little more cooler. So liver likes some of the cool foods. It likes the salads. It likes the cold drinks. It likes the ice cream. And same time the spleen saying, oh, why are you giving me all this cold? It's too much cold. Let's add some coffee. Let's add some alcohol. Let's add some nuts and meat to warm me up. And liver says, it's too warm in here. Let me adjust the thermostat. It says, let me eat more cold foods. And it goes back and forth. Everybody's changing the temperature, changing the thermostat. So in order to balance these two organs, we have, remember, worry or anxiety for the spleen. On our right, our liver is the emotion of anger. Anger, think of, it starts with impatience. Everybody make a blockage, a knot in your liver area on the right. When the liver is stuck, we feel frustration. You feel, oh, why is it not going my way? You feel stress. You feel like things aren't going right. You feel irritability. You start feeling, oh, this person's annoying me. This is all liver. At the worst becomes anger. And the even worse is anger out of control. It's rage, like feeling you just have to go and shoot everybody because this anger is so out of control. This is our liver, that wood element. That tree is getting all chaotic. So let's all soothe your liver by squeezing gently and stretching. Squeezing gently and stretching. Squeeze gently for the liver, which likes the cooling, just like the trees. And then let's come over to our left side, squeezing the left. Your left is over there. Squeezing the spleen to warm it up. And this helps to heal the spleen. So let's do the animals to balance these two organs. We have, let's start with the bear. Everybody taking your left side. Remember spleen, we want the bear. I think in Spanish is oso. Okay, so let's be a nice bear. Remember, bears eat a lot and they're heavy in the bottom, so be very lazy in your bottom. Think of Winnie the Pooh. He walks and waddles like this. Think of all your teddy bears, all big bottoms. Good. And the bear movements are nice and relaxed, nice and lazy. The bear is going to sway. You're going to take a step. You're going to sway to your left. Take a step with your right. Sway to your right. Take another step with your left and sway to your left, squeezing the spleen. And when you stay there on the left, the bear sees a fish in the water. It wants to go down and catch the fish. So remember, if you have balance, you can lift your leg. But if you don't have balance, you might want to hold a chair or keeping your back foot just anchored on the ground. So imagine the bear's catching a fish, and this movement is helping your spleen squeeze and massage. And let's repeat. The bear is going to sway, right, left, nice and heavy, and right. And you're squeezing your liver to balance the two. neighbors in the kitchen, and you're going down catching a fish. Bear sees a fish, catching the fish. Let's sway again, left, nice and heavy. Sway to your right, sway to your left. And go down and catch some fish. And let's repeat. Sway again. 1, 2, and 3. Really getting a squeeze. And go down and catch some fish. And one more time. Sway to the left. Sway to your right. Very heavy. Sway to your left. And go down and catch some fish. Now, the bear is lazy, but he's very powerful, he or she. So we have, let's take one step forward. The bear is going to push a tree, and a tree pushes back. That branch, you push it to the side and push it forward. That branch pushes you back, and you push it back forward. And the bear pushes down the branch, and the branch lifts it up, turning to the side, push it forward. Same time, can you see you're squeezing your liver on the right, opening the spleen on the left, and squeezing your spleen on the left. So look for the angles that balances your liver and your spleen. This is called bear pushing, and it's just pushing a branch, and a tree pushes back. And let's change feet. Let's take the other foot forward, and let's push that tree back again. The tree pushes you back. Turn it to the side, helping your spleen on the left and your liver on the right. Squeeze both of them down. Push up the branch, all the angles. And the bear sees a tree that it likes, and it wants to hang on the tree. So let's hang on the tree just like the monkey too. Opening your whole torso, opening the liver and spleen. And let's hang on the tree, pushing it all the way down. And remember, if you have a low back pain, see if you use a chair or putting your weight on your knees. For everybody else, let's go all the way down. Let's slide up, coming to our knees, lifting up. Let's push again. Push the tree, pushes back. Push it in a different angle. Push it back. Push it down. All the different angles to open and squeeze your liver and your spleen, balancing your whole kitchen area for the emotions of anger and worry. Push your worries away. Push your anger away. Take a step to the other side and push the other tree. And this bear sees a branch it likes, so it's gonna hang on this tree, opening the liver and spleen. And we're going to come down, hanging on this tree as far as you can go, either on your knees, coming to your ankles or the floor. Let's slide up. So the bear is for your spleen, mainly for your spleen, but we have movements that balance it with the liver on the right. Let's transform into the tiger. The tiger is for your liver. Remember, liver is anger. Right hand on the liver. Your anger, it needs a healthy outlet. So let's form into a tiger to create a healthy outlet for our anger. Let's slowly wake up, a nice circling motion of the arms. We're going to increase the circle, coming up to our chest. This is the tiger waking up, like it's yawning and waking up its whole body in the morning. It's going to take a step forward and catch an animal or look for something to eat. It's going to search behind, so one hand goes forward, other hand bends behind, and you're looking behind, see if there's another animal following you. Turn to your other side, other hand extends forward, other hand pushes back. Look behind you. And change sides, making sure you open up your neck, all the emotions that get stuck in your neck. So about 3 times, and then we're going to circle, bring both hands together, circling through the grass, searching through the grass for something to eat. Coming behind you, circling through the grass, and repeat. And making sure you squeeze your liver on the right and squeezing your spleen on the left, balancing these 2 organs. Let's go feet together. Take the other step forward and try to catch something. We don't see anything. Let's search behind, making sure nobody's behind us. Turn and look other side. One more time, other side. Look behind. And the tiger searching now, searching through the grass. 2 hands meet together, circling through the grass. Other side, circling through the grass. Squeezing and stretching. Squeezing and stretching. Repeat that one more time. Let's feet together. Let's take a step forward. Try to catch something. Search behind. See if something's behind you. Searching other direction, other side. One more time. Let's search through the grass. So you'll see I sit back on this one. Search through the grass forward, backward, and forward. So this has a rocking action, sitting back and forward. Anytime you use your legs, that helps you with your basement of your body, which we'll talk about next. One more movement of the tiger. We're going to pounce. Now we finally see something we want. Let's catch that mouse. Boom, you're gonna jump. Yes, very good, tigers. Let's pounce, jump a little bit, and you caught something. Now you're playing with it. Just like a cat plays with its mouse, you're playing with it on the left, facing you, left, and you're playing with it on the right, playing with your animal, getting ready to eat it. Oh, you see something else you like? Let's go feet together. We're going to jump with the other foot, pounce on it, boom. Yes, it looks delicious. Let's eat it and let's play with it. Let's pounce again. Let's get rid of this anger. Ferocious tiger, change your feet, and you see something you like, pounce on it. If you run out of space, just put all your weight on your back foot, empty your other foot, and turn. And you see something else you like, let's pounce on it. Last time, boom. Good, so making sure you squeeze the liver on the right and your spleen on the left. And just to cool down from the tiger, we're going to revolve like the tiger is going to the cave. One hand comes up, other hand cradles like it's cradling a cub, and you're going to twist to the hand above, like it's curling up, getting ready to sleep. And you can open and close your chest. And let's change sides. Let's lift up that other hand. Other leg is behind. Nice stretch for your liver or your spleen. Let's turn with that hand. Other hand cradles, cradling your cub. And go to sleep. Very good. Let's come back. We're going to finish off with the last organ. So again, we just did, everybody making your triple burner, your organ house. We just did the stomach and the spleen, they work together. That's your bear for the emotion of anxiety. And we come over to our right, that's for your liver, emotion of anger, and that's the tiger, having a healthy outlet for your anger. Now, let's finish off our organ house with another major system, having your lower hand on your belly button, other hand on the diaphragm. Everything below your belly button, can everybody go up and down below your belly button? This is the basement of our house. So if you remember, the attic of the house, this is for respiration or breathing. Everything in the kitchen of the house, this is for digestion, breaking things down to make more energy and blood. Everything below your belly button in the basement, this is to get rid of things. So excretion, getting rid of. So everything below is getting rid of the waste, cleaning things out. So here, let's come down to our basement. We have right underneath that belly button, we have here, large intestine. We have below it, circle around the small intestine. So your intestines are always sorting what you need and what you don't need. So physically, it sorts out what you don't need, you throw it out. What you need, it comes back up. So let's do what I call a small intestine chop. Let's go 2 hands, small intestine chop. Your small intestine channel actually is on this side of your pinky. Small intestine chop. Say, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. Chop, small intestine chop. It's sorting out, this is what I need. This is what I don't need. Small intestine chop. Everything you want, let's bring it back to your heart, nourish it, and your spirit and your soul. Everything you don't want, let's get rid of it through the urine in the front and the bowels in the back, cleaning it out. So below the belly button, we have large intestine, sorting it out. Below that, we have small intestine. Very low, that's our bladder. So anytime you feel pressure, that's our bladder. We have to go pee. And then the last one in the basement, which we'll work on, is the kidneys. Taking 2 hands, can we put it on our lower back? On our lower back, kidneys are so important. Your left kidney, everybody take your left hand. So your left hand is going to be on that side. Your opposite. Left side, put it on your left kidney. Think of this as the air conditioning of your house. Without any air conditioning, this is your kidney yin. Remember, we said yin is the cooling side. If you don't have enough yin in your body, like the liquids, you don't have enough cooling, like in the summers when it's hot. So we have to give a little love to our left kidney for the air conditioning. And let's come to our right side. Remember, your right side is there. This is my right, I'm opposite. Let's put it on our right kidney. Right kidney, think of it like your heater of your house. When you don't have enough kidney yang, we say right kidney is more related with kidney yang, that's the heat. Then you feel more cold in the winters. You get easily cold hands and feet, and you feel very easily you don't like the cold. So we need a balance between our air conditioning and the left. So let's all stretch open that left side simply by bending opposite direction. Anytime you want to help your kidneys, bend and twist. Let's come over to stretch our right side for our kidney yang. That's our heater of our body. Simply stretching it. Stretching and bending. So your lower back is what we say is the house of your kidneys. If you have strong kidneys, you have a strong lower back. So let's all go bending to the opposite side for the left kidney. That's for the air conditioning. So here we're going to be using the deer. Imagine your hands like the hoofs. And we're going to bring it to the waist. And we're going to be stretching to one side. This is called deer ramming. And then we're going to come back to the waist. We're going to ram to the other side for our right kidney, kidney yang, the heater. Let's ram again, back, hands back, going to your left, opposite of the left, to help your kidney yin, your cooler, air conditioning. Other side for your heater. So let's switch back and forth, ramming left and right for our heater and our air conditioner. Inhale, coming in. Exhale as you express. Inhale, coming in. Exhale as you express. Inhale, coming in. Exhale as you go out. So let's add the legs, because the kidney channel goes to the legs. So let's all take a step. Get as much room as you can in the front. We're going to be going diagonal, left and right. So hands on the waist, This deer is going to ram something on its left. So from the waist, we're going to step forward and shift our weight forward and ram, stretching our right kidney. For the heater, hold it there, stretch it out. Coming back, bringing our foot in, hands by the waist, you're going to ram to your other side. Ramming to your right, helping your left kidney, your air conditioning. And let's keep going back and forth. You can come back to have more space. Ram to your left. And hands to the waist. Ram to your right. Ram to your left. Stretching it all the way to your back leg to help your kidney channel going to your ankles and your feet. And ram to your other side. And let's repeat it one more time. Hands together from your waist, step forward and ram to one side. Hands to your waist, ram to your other side. Stretching open left and right kidney. You have one more move. So you have ramming, but the deer can also entwine. Entwine, imagine it's mixed up with another animal and they're battling it out. So this one is called deer entwining, and you're just turning that hands back and forth like you're driving a wheel, turning back and forth. And you can go circling as well. Circle around. And circle around other way. Whole goal is to open up left and right kidney. Ramming all the way around. And when you want to finish with ramming, just finish with a ramming. Or when you want to finish with entwining, we finish it with a ramming. And you can ram again. You can ram behind you. And ram again. Let's entwine one more time. Deer entwining, left and right, circling. Find one spot to finish. Feet together, hands by your waist, and ram again. Other side one more time. And we're going to be finishing with the last move here. Today, deer rising. So you would make your hands like the antlers of a deer. Some people use this symbol where it's like I love you with the pinky and the left hand like an L, the pointer and middle, pointer and thumb. Some people don't like this, so maybe sometimes they might do two thumb and pinky. Or if you don't like either, you can use all your hands like a big antler. So from here, we're going to finish with deer rising. We're stretching open the kidneys. The emotion for kidney is fear. So by opening the kidneys, we're calming down the fear. Hands together from the waist. We're going to take a step forward, feet together. We're going to deer rising as high as you can. Opening your whole torso all the way to your lower back. Then your antlers come on your head. We're going to take a step to your left or to one side. We're going to imagine like the deer is drinking some water, and you're stretching open your kidneys in the back as you come down, bending for water. So I'm doing a wave-like motion with my lower back. My back heel is up. And we want to cool down. Let's go hands together and feet together again. And deer rising. Rise up those antlers as high as you can. Our antlers are going to come on our head. Take a step to the side, twisting the body. We're going to be bending over that knee, imagining we're drinking water. And let's go 2 more times, one side each. Hands together, feet together. Deer rising again, as high as you can. Stretching open that lower back. Hands come down, antlers come on your head. Let's take the other step forward and twisting the body, drinking some water over that knee. Good. And if you have lower back pain, you only need a very simple movement. You don't need to come all the way down. Just a little bit is enough. Imagine you're drinking water in a high area. Let's finish off the deer for the last of the animals. Hands together, feet together, deer rising. Remember, if you have fear, you want to lift up your spirit. You can ram with anger to balance the fear, or you can strengthen your kidneys. So let's go antlers on the head. Last time to the other side, step forward, at an angle, and twist. Drinking water, bending over the front knee. Very good. And let's finish it off. Hands by your waist. And let's bring the hands forward. Palms facing down. Let's settle the chi. And let's come again. Inhale. Exhale, settle the chi. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Deep inhale. Palms face down. Exhale. Last time, make it a good one. Inhale. Palms face down. And exhale. Good. And to finish it off, let's bring our mind to what's called our dantian. That's your energy center. And that's below your belly button, about 2 fingers below your belly button. So you want to be 2 fingers below your belly button, but you want to be in your mind, inside, between your front hand and your back hand. So let's see if we can meditate, calming our breath, calming our mind, leading it down to this center This is known as embryonic breathing meditation in Qigong. Think of an embryo that starts in the belly. For a woman, the energy center is so strong here that it can nourish a baby. So this point can be easier for a woman to feel. For a man, just keep in mind putting that hand 2 fingers below the belly button and the back hand opposite. And try to bring your mind inward. So see if you can take about 5 to 10 breaths. You can gently close your eyes and bring your mind inward. Inhale, think of all the good things you just did for your body. All the animals, that's good for each organ. Exhale, absorb it. On the next exhale, let's bring a smile to our face and gently open our eyes. Inhale. Smile for your oral organ house and open your eyes. You did an awesome job today. You stayed with me and you learned all your organ house. I want to give you a big hug, big virtual hug, opening and exchanging my organ house to your organ house. Come over to my house anytime. Good. Yay. Very nice. And one more time, very big. Happy Mother's Day. Let's all give a big hug. Nice. Hold it in there. You're my friends. Your whole organ house are my friends. And let's exchange friends. So just to summarize, to give you the key points, we went through 5 animals for 5 organ systems from a Chinese medicine point of view. We said in your organ house, you have 3 levels. One is on the diaphragm level, the other is on the belly button level. This forms what we call triple burner, or 3 levels of your organ house. We have everything in the attic above your diaphragm, where fire or heat can go. So here, if there's too much heat, your heart, which is the main organ, your king or queen of your whole kingdom, gets uneasy. So we did the monkey to cheer up the heart, to shake it out, and you spin around to also loosen up your mind, shaking everything out, making yourself cheerful, making monkey faces to make yourself smile, make each other smile, monkey noises, hoo, 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 pumping up your heart. And when your heart is happy, pick a fruit, you pull it back, hold it precious, spin around again, and you find somebody you want to share it with. So that's for your heart, the emotion of joy, and that's the monkey. We have also in the attic 2 hands on the lungs. Lungs are connected with sadness, so we made sad lungs, and we made strong, soldier, healthy and happy, inspired lungs. And we found simply by closing the chest and opening the chest, we can help the lungs connected with sadness to circulate that heat away from the lungs by bringing it into our hands for the bird. We had different directions for the bird, changing different angles. flapping our wings in different sides, flapping in the front to help the front of our lungs, and the back to help the back of the lungs. Just circulating everything. And once we're in the air, we can soar. Just take it easy in the sky, watching everything below. Watch everything from a distance. The bird lands. After it's finished flying, same idea, you're opening your lungs with the chest and your arms and landing. So that's for our attic, heart, and the lungs, joy and sadness. In our middle floor, that's the kitchen, between the diaphragm and the belly button, you have the main kitchen, the stomach in the center, which works with your left, your spleen, pancreas. We did the bear to help with the spleen. And same time, you always need to balance liver on the right and spleen on the left. They live on the same floor, and they're both fighting for the temperature. One likes it cool, that's your liver, and the other likes it warm and hot, that's your spleen. So to balance it out, we did the bear, nice and relaxed, heavy bottom. You swayed to the left and the right, squeezing the spleen on the left, squeezing the liver on the right. First, you did pushing to get rid of anything from the side and the front. Bear is lazy but very strong, very powerful, can move all the branches. Then it finds a branch it likes, and it grabs on, hanging on the branch, stretching open liver and spleen, and squeezing it all the way down. And you hang out here, bear hanging. And that's mainly for your spleen, but helping your liver at the same time. We did for anger, the emotion of anger for the liver. We have tiger to allow a healthy outlet for that anger. You can catch something, like you're raking up and looking for something to eat. You're searching behind you, making sure no other animals are behind you. You're searching through the grass, squeezing the left, the spleen, squeezing the liver on the right, and you're still searching for something to eat until you see something you like, you pounce on it with a pounce, jump, a mini jump, and then you catch something and you play with it, going from left and right, balancing liver and spleen. And you can repeat, expressing it, catching something you like, pounce on it, and play, and play. So for the tiger, you have tiger searching. We also did a little bit of tiger revolving, lifting up the arm, turning to one side, cradling your baby cub, and going to sleep. You can pulse open and close, open and close. This is something that can help you sleep better at night. Just imagining you're the tiger and you're balancing your liver and your spleen. And you would open the other side, turn to that side, cradle your little cub, and go to sleep. So you have on the middle floor, the kitchen, you're balancing your spleen, pancreas for anxiety and worry. You have your liver on the right to balance anger, and that's the tiger, bear on the left. The last, we went down all the way to the basement. Remember, water comes down to the basement. Water in your diet, for example, what can give you too much water? For example, anything that's thicker than water in your diet. Think of anything thicker than water. Think of melted sugar, that's very heavy water. Think of melted chocolate, that's very thick, heavy water. Think of the oils that you eat, the butter that you like, heavy water. All of that sticky stuff settles in the lowest place, our basement. And problems that we can get in the basement include anything with the genitals, with women, ovaries, like ovary cysts, ovary cancer, with men, prostate. You can also have problems like bowel problems, irritable bowel syndrome, constipation or diarrhea, and you might have bladder infection. This is all too much yin, too much water, sticky stuff coming to the basement. To help out our basement, we did the deer for the kidneys in the back, for the emotion of fear. And simply by stretching the back, left and right, deer ramming, you're helping your air conditioner on the back, the lower left kidney, and you're balancing your right kidney for your heater. Okay? And then we also do deer entwining, left and right again. And same time we want to use the legs because that helps empty everything in our basement. So we stepped to the right, step with the left, and you circled by walking around. Anytime you walk around, this is all clearing and helping your basement, clearing out that dampness in your body. And last, we finish with deer rising, just simply stretching open the kidneys and cooling down the body, having the antlers on the head, and drinking water. Drinking water. Kidneys, we say, is the water element, and it's connected with fear. And we deer rise again, stretching the kidneys, landing on your head, and drinking water. Drinking water. Good. So, to keep in mind for your health, Qigong can help with your health. You're working on quality of Qi and quantity of Qi. The quality is all the flowing, a very good free flow. Nothing's stuck, nothing's blocked. That's quality of Qi. Moving is the best medicine. The other is quantity of Qi, making more energy. To make more energy, we need to eat right, sleep right, and exercise right. That whole balance will help you make more energy and more blood. So quality of Qi, let's give me a thumbs up for that. Quality of Qi, yay. Quantity of Qi. 2 tools for good Qigong practice. So to finish off, I'm saying Happy Mother's Day again. Just like a mother who takes care of the whole household, we were taking care of our whole organ house today, just like our mothers. So we kept it in nice balance, and this is a way we celebrate Mother's Day.